Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this wonderful program, National Matters. I am your pastor and your host. In the studio, I am privileged to host my father, a senior citizen, a man that Zambia needs, one of the Zambians that will give guidance and direction to this nation. He has served at the topmost as secretary to the cabinet in this nation. And please help me to welcome Ambassador Leslie MBULA. Welcome, my father.
Thank you very much for having me, and it's such a pleasure and honor to be in this house of God.
Amen. How is my mother and my fellow brothers and sisters?
Your brothers are well, your mother is well. They wished me the best and sent greetings to
Amen.
you and complimented you for the good work that you are doing.
Amen. Thank you so much. It's all because of the young lady, your daughter, who manages both the studio and manages me.
Great gift she is.
Yes, she is. My father, Camnet Television is a station which is family-oriented. When I say family-oriented, it's watched by adults and children, everyone, those who were born for greatness. They watch this station through and through. And I'm so delighted to have you here. Later on, we're going to take a look at the civil service. There is no better person who can articulate issues or educate the nation, including our presidents, current, former, and those that have been, because you have served in that position for a long time. And I consider you to be an asset to this nation. That said, I would like to give my father an opportunity to introduce himself to the nation. I know the nation knows you, but for the sake of knowing the background, when my father was born, where he was educated, when you joined the government, just in a few minutes, my father, who is Ambassador Leslie MBULA?
Yes, I think you are right, Pastor. It's important that I introduce myself.
Yes, ma'am.
Because we have a new generation that has come up who may not know who Leslie MBULA is. My name is Sinot. That was the name given to me. I don't know what it means. Leslie MBULA. I was born on the 27th of November, 1939.
My goodness.
At Tukumana village near Rwansha in Masaiti district. I went to school, first of all primary school at Mulofwa school, then Kaflafuta Mission School, where I completed standard 4 as we called it then. In those days, when you did your standard 3, all the boys were sent to Fivale Hill Mission, and only girls remained at Kaflafuta. But the missionaries looked at me and said, this innocent young man, little boy, we'll keep him. So I remained with girls in standard 4. After standard 4, I was the only one chosen to go and do standard 5 at Chilese Secondary School. That time it was primary school, sorry. Chilese Primary School, still in Masaiti district. After standard 5, 6 lower, 6 upper, I was the only one selected to go to Munali. A little rural boy getting into sophisticated Munali for the first time, we were a bit lost. But I think God was always with me. This is why the principal, the first results, he wrote sprightly but disappointing results. That was the first term. Second term and end of the year, the results were different because I got acclimatized and I said to myself, I should have the sky as my limit.
That's right.
Because at the little school where I was, we had campus, fire. We had these functions around the fire, and I was carried by my teacher on his. I used to recite a poem. It said, "Oh my, I can fly ever so high up in the sky." We are talking about